Ladies and gentlemen, stay at home and play more games like Worms WMD. If I have to explain to you what Worms is, then you are probably very young. That's probably the right answer for that question. Worms is a game that's been around, or the series has been around for many, many years, and it is one of the premier turn-based strategy games to ever come out of the minds of the people over at Team 17 and Ocean and whoever else was there back in the day. So what's Worms WMD? Well, it is the most recent one in this series. I'm going to play around against the computer. That's not what I wanted to do. I want this one. There we go. Local game. I'm going to play around with this against the computer so you guys can just... I mean, most of you have seen Worms before, but I feel like, you know, we can enjoy a bit of Worms together. We'll keep it on beginner. We'll add an AI player. Yeah, we'll leave it on that difficulty. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever played against the AI in these type of games. Turn time 60, round time 20, rounds to win 1. Worm health 100, teleport off. Okay, boys and girls. If you've never seen Worms before, you're in for a treat, but this game is very notorious for very silly, cartoony art style, which you're going to see here. Ridiculous weapons, all that kind of stuff. This game is one of the best Worms games in the entire franchise. The original Worms World Party, I would say, other people will say Armageddon and Worms 2, but Worms World Party is probably my favourite of all time. There were some 3D ones. Hey, I've got a chicken on my head. I cannot remember what the controls are either. I'm playing this on Switch, but this is on literally every platform, so if you want to play it, go out and buy it. It's awesome. I am the blue team. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see. So there's a dude over there. I am going to try my best to get him with a grenade. Shall we try that? Yeah, let's try a grenade. Probably ain't going to work. But yeah, this game is a turn-based game. Ooh. Ooh, alright, we've blown open a tree, boys. There we go. It's a turn-based game. On your turn, you have ridiculous weapons that you're using to blow up the other worms. You can knock them into the water for instant death, which is the easiest way to kill things. Or you can try and be very creative with bazookas. You'll see in the bottom left there is, next to the timer, there is a wind gauge that affects certain weapons. You can use that for things like bazookas, and if you get very, very, very good with it, you will never need another weapon. There are things like airstrikes and sheep and banana bombs and old women and tons of stuff. He's teleporting over here. What's he doing? Let's have a little gander. What's this dude up to? Come on. There we go. Chicken on my head. So Jazz Hands looks like a good, and so does Boggy. They both look like good targets. So we could use a bazooka and try and use the wind to show you what this does. So let's go for Boggy. Zoom out a little bit. There we go, you can see him. Let's do that. Oh, not quite. But the way, if you learn how to use the wind, you can get your bazooka shots to bend around things. It's not the only weapon that uses it, but it is the primary weapon that uses it. But the whole point of this game is just to blow up the other opponent in as creative ways you can and try and kill them before they kill you. This is a flipping awesome game. Very, very, very fun game to have. This particular game added vehicles, which I will show. Oh, that's a sheep. No, he's going for a bazooka. This game added vehicles. It also added the ability to go inside buildings. It also added guns, like mounted guns and stuff. Oh, Soapy, where are you going? It added enough to make the game feel fresh again, basically. And you can also craft weapons between turns, which I'll look at doing. Here's a mounted gun. It's a machine gun. It's not going to be much use to me. There's also a vehicle, which is also not... excuse me, which is also not much use to me right now. I'm going to try and get creative with the bazooka just to show you what else we've got. We've got a shotgun and Uzi, we've got ninja ropes, that's a tasty worm, sorry. You've got banana bombs and homing missiles and holy hand grenades, normal grenades, punches, prod, mines, sheep, all kinds of things. I'm going to go for a cheeky shot here with this bazooka. I reckon this is about the right angle, about the right power. Ooh, maybe not. It's going straight in the water, maybe. Well, I killed a worm. It wasn't the right worm I was aiming for, but I did get a worm on the opposition team. I will take it. That was complete luck, because that's not who I was aiming for. Whoops. It's my own fault for not zooming out, so that's how far you can go out. Is there a building on this level at all? I don't think there is. Which is unfortunate, I can't show that off. Maybe I'll show that off in a different round. but you do get buildings you can go inside, and only you can see where you are in it. Which is kind of cool. Has a nice little effect on the voice when you're in there. It kind of echoes. It's trying to get me through the tree. The great thing about this game is it's fun for everyone. You don't have to be good at this game to have fun with it. You can just literally spend your time blowing things up. Alright, let's see what we've got in the weapon crate. Something fun, that'd be great. A shotgun. That's not what I wanted at all. Right, so I'm gonna... What can we do here that would be fun? Should we try using the shotgun on him? I'm gonna use this Uzi and try and line it up. And you can kind of aim and move the gun while you're doing it. Uzi not as powerful as it used to be, but goes to show if you're a very good shot, you can snipe people from far away. While that's going on, you can also craft. It shows you all the different. There's so many different versions of the bazooka. I can get a bazooka pie. I can craft literally anything on here. And you have the resources at the bottom of the menu, which you can probably see down there. I'm going to craft a sheep launcher. There we go, so next turn I will have a sheep launcher. He's bunker bustering me. This is one of many of the air attacks. This is pretty good for digging into the ground and when people are digging, because you can dig into the ground, you can make a little hive, you can hide away from people. They call it dark siding.
Time for me to put this to use.
Ooh, can I get through here now? Or is it still... Oh. But I bet I can bazooka through here.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Take that. Knock, knock. Who's there? I've got a police officer voice on my Worms.
Go away.
The voice banks are one of the most famous parts of Worms. You probably know the traditional hello and things like that. That was kind of where it all started from. There's a tank. Look at that. They're very, very powerful. But you also have all kinds of different voice banks. Worms Armageddon, Worms World Party have the best ones in my opinion. But this game has really good voice banks too. And that's the great thing. It's all about customization. You can see I've got a chicken stuck to my head. These guys have got a hat on. I think you can pick a custom weapon. I think you have like different music, victory music, different gravestones, all these fun things. The game really is a shining example of a good multiplayer game. I'm just playing against the AI right now. You can play, I think, up to 4 teams on this. Oh, that was close. You can play online. It's a great series, a great game. Boggy is going to get drowned in a second. He's going to become boggy to soggy. Where's my... Where's my sheep? Oh yeah, my sheep's at the bottom here. My sheep launcher.
This would stop him for sure.
Let's see if I can get him with the sheep. That was the wrong thing to do. That's what happens when you push the jump button instead of the shoot button.
Nearly cut myself.
And also hurt yourself.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that. Don't suck like I do. Now, Worms is one of those franchises I've been playing for years. I think I've gotten alright at it, actually. But I love playing this game with loads and loads of different people. It's fun to... If you're that kind of person who enjoys having multiplayer sessions and kind of enjoy talking to each other, a bit of smack talk, you know, kind of call each other out and stuff, it's great for that. You get some crazy kills. If someone like lands that perfect bazooka shot like I did earlier, someone lands like the perfect banana bomb and stuff like that, it is hype moments. That was a good airstrike. Like, that's what's really fun about this game, is there's so many times you'll be playing it and it's just a lot of fun. Let's not do that, what I did then. Ooh, health. Anyone over there? Jules is over there. God damn it, Jules. Right. Let's try a homing missile. Sod it. It's been a while. I don't know what they're like in this game, really. Let's aim for that. And I've done it again. I'm jumping. Luckily, this time not to a deadly combination. Homing missiles in the original game were amazing. Later games, not so good. But I don't want to get in the health, so I'm going to blow up the health crates. It's going to leave Jules in a position where he'll probably eventually teleport towards me. Or unless he does an incredible bazooka shot. The wind's against him. Oh, there's a helicopter. That's a good way of getting around as well. You've also got jetpacks. Maybe I should jetpack over there and take him out. But let's see what Jules does here. So far they're down a worm. But it's fairly even. They've taken enough damage off me. But yeah, you at the moment while you're inside, I would recommend picking up this. This is on Switch currently. You can get this on PC. You can get this on just about any console. Any of the Worms games really that aren't 3D. The 3D ones are good, but they're nowhere near as good as the 2D ones. I really recommend picking this game up. It's so much fun. You can have you can set your own rules. You can make your own custom rules and stuff as well. Turn on like how many weapon crates you want, how many items. You want to start with everything, you know, crazy things like that. And that really kind of means everyone can kind of play the game they want to play, which is awesome fun. Right, let's get in with it. Let's get in with the tank. Sod it. Let's blow him up with the tank. Let's go into the tank. Tank can also hop miraculously. Right. Ah, I'll stay here like this. I'll leave the tank at a weird angle. Tank's weird. Sometimes it will fire more shots. I'm not sure what triggers that. I've got a feeling it's if you hit the worm, it will fire again. But yeah, sometimes it will fire like 4 or 5 shots. That time it only fired twice, so I don't know what triggers it. No clue. Back to Jules over there. I've got to deal with him at some point. Perfect. Drop some dynamite down the hole there. The nice thing about this game is if you play it as like a very casual level, you can have a lot of fun with the crazy weapons. At like a higher level, you can have more fun with trying to kind of really think about like how long does it take you to take out the worms. That seems like a okay shot. Oh. Not getting the weapon crate, weirdly. Which, if it's Bog's turn, is going to be massive for me. I don't think it is. I think it's time we use the worm select.
I'm in my street clothes.
Which button is it? There we go. You can select the worm. And clearly we don't want him having that crate. So you know what? We're going to do something fun. We're going to blow him up with a big stick of dynamite. You know what? Actually, we'll take the crate. For another stick of dynamite. Perfect. And now we need to run. Because these things blow up very, very big. Don't want to be around when that goes off. And he didn't go... Alright, so I was trying to blow him up into the water there. That clearly didn't happen. Which is unfortunate. But you can angle it. Baseball bat probably would have been better. Baseball bat lets you angle a shot, which is really, really fun. Gotta love the baseball bat. So we're back to Jules. What are we up to, Jules? Hopefully no more worm selecting. That would be great. Stay over there where you belong. Oh, blowtorch. He's thinking about drilling through the floor. No, what are we doing? We're going down. So this is a good time to use a bunker buster potentially. Because bunker busters are designed to dig through the ground. Used to be a mole bomb. I don't know if you get mole strikes anymore.
You're just a petty thief.
But we'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll need that to get those criminals.
He thinks he's safe, but...
Bobby on the beat.
Right.
All right,
Let's try and do this a bit better.
chuck it in the bag.
See, there you go. I hit him, and then the tank fired more times that time. Assume that's probably why then. He fell in the water. Bye-bye. See you later, mate. And the only downside to being in a vehicle is if you're in a vehicle when it blows up, it will do extra damage to you. So you definitely don't want to be in them, really. You can tell when it's about to blow up because smoke starts coming off of it, so it's like time to run. Ooh, cluster bomb. Cluster bombs are good fun. Good way of doing multiple damage in an area. That's what I really like about this game is just how many items there are. Ooh, jetpack. You jetpacked to there. You crazy boy. Bazooka pie. Oh dear. Bazooka pie being a fire version of the bazooka, which is cool. Ow. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Me tank. So I've still got 4 worms, they've got 2. I've got to try and figure out a way of getting rid of them fairly quickly, because when you have less worms you can kind of be a bit more tactical, because like obviously I only had that 1 worm select, so I know I have to figure out how I wanted to go about it. And I think jetpack is the order of the day, so we're going to fly up here like this. And you know what? For the sake of one of the best weapons in the game, and a nice little Easter egg. That used to be, that sort of just happens now. It used to be more of an Easter egg in the older games. But off he goes into the sea. Bye-bye. Now, baseball bats are really good, one of the most powerful weapons, simply because you can smack someone at that angle from anywhere, and you can pretty much get them in the water. It's one of the quickest ways to defeat a lot of people. It's not that fun if you just play with baseball bats though, so I like to keep it mixed up. I like going for... I'm more of a bazooka person. My brother is more of a grenades person. When we used to play World Party a lot, he would get pretty good with timing the grenades, whereas I was all about trying to get the bazooka and the wind and bend them over and things. And that's really the fun thing for me, was trying to get the bazooka to go up and over and through these tiny gaps and all kinds of stuff like that. And there's a crate, then that gives you parts so you can build new weapons. So we're going to use a bunker buster on this dude, seeing as he's hiding under there. That's an airstrike. This is a bunker buster. So the plan here is to dig a nice big hole in the ground so I can just go over there and drop things down the hole. Assuming this digs far enough down, they don't go all the way down, but this might hit... Oh, not quite enough. But that's okay. I will figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Now I can shoot the screen, I can shoot the map and try and blow my way through. That sometimes works too, if he keeps digging. He obviously knew how far down to be to avoid the bunker buster, which is good. The computer being fairly smart. Now, to be honest, playing the game with harder AI is actually more fun, because it really makes you think. The only problem is the AI is stupidly good with weapons, like the bazooka grenades on hard difficulty, but that's kind of the fun. He's blowing holes in the land. Crazy man. This is definitely a game that I would probably, if I can get some recordings of me and some other people playing it, I definitely will. Like, I think this is some... What have we got here that I can use? I've got an airstrike. I've got a banana bomb. Okay, right.
Pursuing by road.
Zoom out a little bit. Oh. Now, I noticed there aren't any mines on this map, which is interesting. Right, where is he? Okay, we're going to do something really fun. We're going to use one of the most famous weapons. We're going to use the banana bomb. And hopefully this will kill him. And we want to change the banana bomb so that it's 2 seconds, I reckon.
Time always catches up with criminals.
Let's go, bananas! And that is the destructive power of the banana bomb. There was land there. There is no longer land there. Unfortunately, did I kill him? 94 damage. That goes to show how crazy that weapon is. On the downside, he can now get to my worm and pretty much shoot him off of his ledge, and it'll take full damage, so if he hits me, which is kind of sucks. But if he decides to step out into this hole and stay there, I'm going to airstrike him next turn. So that's what I like about this game. There's a lot of strategy to think about, like thinking about what weapons you have, if they're limited, can I construct any more? Probably can't, but like a mine strike or a buster. He's going down there. I might still airstrike him because I think this... Oh yeah, if he stays there, definitely. Airstrike him. If only he could hear me. Yeah, I'm going to airstrike him and that'll do it. So that's the thing with this game. If you know how the weapons work and how to use them, then you can plan an attack many, many moves ahead. And that's the perfect weapon to finish him off with. And he's dead. And there you have it. There is a simple, quick game of... I don't want to watch there is also replay. It's worth keep watching those if someone lands an amazing shot. But that's a very simple game of Worms WMD. You then get the awards. You can obviously change the rounds and stuff. I've got Top Worm, which is awesome. But this game is awesome fun. Like I'll show you before we wrap things up that there is a bunch of single player content. There's a whole online component. There's local play. Exit this lobby a minute. We've got single player over here. You've got all these different training. We've got the campaign. I've done so many of them. You unlock things as you go through here as well. We've got challenge. We've got extra. We've got bonus. We've got, like I said, training. We've got the multiplayer. We've got the local. We've got ranked, unranked, all this sort of stuff. Ranked players unavailable for some reason. There we go. Host game, browse games. I play it wirelessly on the Switch. Customization options up the wazoo. Like, here's my team. 4 extra magnets. Got a turkey on my head. Could give him an afro. English Bobby, there's tons of these.
Did they? Yeah. Oh, have a feel of me too before.
Cheese is probably the best one.
Now I'm really cheesed off.
There are loads of the classic.
I'll get you. Go away.
But classic.
Amazing.
In the sense that they're not quite like the original voices.
Get on your duty, soldier.
But there are a lot of things here you can pick from. This is what makes a rapper.
Hey, watch out, I ain't here to befriend yous. I recommend you get some ear defenders.
And then obviously all the different, the gravestone, the fanfare, the victory dance, all that kind of fun stuff. You can name the worms. You can do, no, don't say it. You got schemes. You can make your own schemes here. You can add like the weapons. You can have as many as you want, basically. It shows you all the different weapons in here. You can come in and customize stuff. This game's great. Concrete Donkey, the classic. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. And this is, again, one of those perfect games. You're at home right now, you need something to play. Get this game, get your friends to get it. You will enjoy the heck out of this game. It's awesome fun. So thank you very much for watching this video and listening to me blab on while I've been playing a round of Worms. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. Obviously check out, this isn't the first one I've done of these. There is plenty of these videos about games that I would recommend to play right now while you're in lockdown. If you want to get involved in the Facebook or Twitter community, those links are down below at the bottom. And until next video, I'm going to keep shooting worms, and I'll see you next time.